Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Virgo. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign, with special emphasis on sun, moon, and rising. Before we get started, I wanted to take a moment to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. All right, we are going to be starting with the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. We're going to get the cards that I had mentioned, a card for the mind, the body, and the soul each, as well as a card for the overall theme of the message. And we're also going to take a look at the bottom of the deck, because for me, that is advice going forward. When we are done with that portion, we are going to get a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. So what does Virgo need to know for the mind? What does Virgo need to know for the mind? You have the Nine of Pentacles. And for the body for Virgo, what does Virgo need to know for the body? What does Virgo need to know about their body? There we go. You have the Chariot. And for the soul for Virgo, can we get a card for Virgo's soul? What message does Virgo need about their soul? What message? Oh, okay. I like that. You have strength. And the overall theme of the message for Virgo. What is the overall theme of this message for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know about the theme? What does Virgo need to know about the theme of this message? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. You have the King of Pentacles and Judgment. And the bottom of the deck, the advice going forward is the Knight of Wands. Okay. For the mind, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. This tells me that you are putting in a lot of work, that you're really happy and feeling abundant. And to me, this also says that you're flourishing, that you're starting to see the results of what you've been putting in regards to your mind. This can be work that you're doing, such as schoolwork. You can see that the knowledge is really starting to stick, what you're trying to learn. Or this could also be in terms of you're trying to create a more stable and a mind that can really handle stress well, whether it's via meditation or deep breaths, which could also relate to the body as well. And you're feeling like the hard work and effort that you've put in was worth it. Working on yourself is always such an admirable goal. And it really starts to feel that way when you can see the results of that work. And this is something that you've probably taken a lot of time on, and that's not a bad thing. But because we have the Nine of Pentacles, this tells me that this was years in the making. This was a very slow process because, as you can see, there's a little snail on this card. This is a lot of work. And I hope that you are so proud of yourself for everything that you've done, especially because you see it, but not just because you see it, but because you're putting in that effort. And that's a big deal. That's beautiful. What a good start to the reading. Next, for the body, we have the Chariot. To me, this says that you are, again, putting in a lot of work, but this is a different kind of work. This is bringing two different forces together. This is someone who balances, essentially. It's very similar to me, feeling wise, of Justice, because it has the scales, but because this is black and white and you have these polar opposites that are working together, you've chosen to bring two things into working together. So in regards to the body, what I'm imagining is that you've learned how to balance both the play and the hard work. So you're working out and you're resting. You've learned how to make those work together so you can build whatever you're trying to build. For example, it could be muscles. It could be that you've learned that you can work out, but if your muscles don't have time to rest, then you don't get the same kind of growth that you would otherwise. This is telling me that you are learning about what vehicle takes you to where you want to go as well, because one of my favorite YouTubers, she does tarot as well, and she talks about how this card isn't just called the charioteer. It's not the person directing the vehicle, it's the chariot. It's the vehicle itself. So you're deciding that you are going to use this vehicle to take you exactly where you want to go by combining these forces and bringing it to where they can work together in harmony. This is also speed and victory. So it's not necessarily that you're getting there fast so much as you're getting exactly where you want to go. And that is because you have put in this work. And this is feeling connected to the Nine of Pentacles, because it's probably not just your mind that you are working on, but your body and soul as well. You have progression right here in 7, 8, 9. So this tells me that with the body, you've done a lot of work and you're also seeing your results. You can tell you're getting where you need to go. For the soul, you have strength. And to me, this is all about, you know, that you could use that force within, but this is a calm sort of strength, especially because like this isn't the lion that's typically on a card, on the strength card. This is, you know, the sheep. This is the lamb. This is someone that's like, okay, I will use my softness as my strength, because that is a form of strength. Your soul is saying it's okay to be soft, to be strong. You're recognizing on a soul level that while you may be able to use brute force, that isn't always the best path. You've chosen to find your softness to handle situations in a graceful, loving, compassionate manner. Beautiful. So the overall theme of the message is Judgment and the King of Pentacles. Judgment is a lot about second chances, waking up to what's really for you, and leaving an old life behind so that way you can go forward into a new life. Whether it's something you've already tried before, because judgment's about the second chance, or it's a second chance at an idea you've had. You also have the King of Pentacles. So this tells me that you are flourishing in your kingdom. This is another Pentacle card. So this has probably taken a long time or will take a long time if this has yet to happen. But you've essentially decided you are going to be stable and grounded and cultivate everything you need to care for a kingdom. The overall theme of the message is that you are taking the chance to grow things that will be healthy and benefit everybody around you. Go in. So, the advice going forward is the Knight of Wands. To me, we've had a little bit of fire, but not a whole lot. So, for me, this is saying that you need to follow your passions. You need to go in quickly if that's what it takes, so that way you can speed through and feel good and passionately take what it is that is meant for you. Any opportunities that really spark your inspiration and your interest, head towards it and don't let yourself second guess it. Tell yourself that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by, because even if you go quickly at it, it will be okay. It will stay if it's something that is for you. I love that. Okay. So now on to the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. And I'm going to read directly out of the guidebook for this. And there's an essential meaning, which is as if you get it in the upright, and a self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. I read both because I find that what is meant for you will resonate when the whole message is read. Okay. What does Virgo need to hear from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck? What does Virgo need to hear from the Sacred Creators Oracle? What message is for Virgo? Card number 49, celebrate your wins. Okay. Celebrate your wins. Essential meanings. A time to list accomplishments, allowing praise, feeling deep pride, knowing that you are deserving of positive attention. Self-care message. Acting as if wins are no big deal. Focusing on what didn't work instead of what did. Not taking the time to see what's working. Being overly salesy instead of drawing people in through celebrating your process. Not sharing genuine excitement for your project. You've earned a few golden stars that you haven't given yourself enough credit for, and it's time to indulge in some serious self-praise with some lavish celebration. Go all out! Look for the wins you've had and focus on everything you've accomplished. Write it down. See the progress you've made, because you've come a long way, baby. It can be far too easy to ruminate on what's not working, and as a result, some of your amazing work gets shrugged off, downplayed, or downright missed. Are you able to see the tremendous strides that you've taken? It's okay to boast and flaunt a little. Sometimes you need to. How easily can you communicate your triumphs to others? Do you invite them to partake in your celebration? This card isn't suggesting a fugly, pushy, salesy, look at me kind of cock-a-doodle-doo. It's talking about honestly and enthusiastically sharing your wins in order to energetically bring you more of the same. Take a big breath in and gracefully and authentically accept the fact that you are on the right track and ready to rock. Have you ever thrown yourself a party? What would close friends and family say are your best qualities, your greatest gifts? Go ahead and ask them. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, ask yourself why. Where are we putting that? Oh, I really liked this reading. It felt like soft, but fierce. I think that's the best way to describe that, the like sort of feeling I've been getting from it. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share it with those you feel it may also resonate. Again, thank you so much for clicking here. I hope this month brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Belle, and I look forward to doing your next reading.